Hi guys, my name is Delaney. I'm the author of 73 Rules for Influencing the Interview. Today I want to share you a couple of techniques to help you ace the job interview. Now everyone thinks job interviews are really scary, but they're not. What happens is, because it's a new situation, we get really fearful because we're not in that situation on a regular basis. But one thing to remember is, most job interviewers are also fearful and scared for the job interview. Most job interviewers haven't had training to deliver job interviews, so they get to the job interview as a job interviewer but feel fearful and scary because they sort of see you as an expert that they're trying to interview for the position, and they don't want to see weak in your eyes. Which is the same reason why you, as the interviewee, get scared of the job interview, because you don't want to see weak or unprofessional in the eyes of the interviewer. So the first thing you need to do is remember that everyone who goes to the job interview, you, the other applicants and the job interviewers themselves are always scared. What the job interview will do is try and make you feel at ease, feel relaxed by asking you a couple of simple questions. How did you get here today? Tell me a little bit about yourself, just to get you talking and get you relaxed. So what you want to do to relax the job interview is ask them questions about their day. How many people you've been interviewing, you interviewed for a couple of different days, have you had a good weekend, how long you worked for this company for. You start a conversation going, you'll both feel at ease with each other. And when you feel at ease with each other, you increase likability. And likability is key to interview success. If someone likes you, they're more likely to respond positively to what you're going to say. If someone likes you, they're more likely to be influenced by you and your communication. So you can build rapport, build likability just by creating a conversation, feeling and looking relaxed, and asking them questions, listening to what they're going to say, and then if they're laughing, you laugh with them. If they're telling you about something serious, you act serious. Just build rapport and build likability. People are going to like you more. If the interviewer likes you more, you're going to be in a better situation to be offered that job. Now the interviewer is only after a couple of key things. So let's imagine you're going for a particular job. Okay? What happens is the interviewer's got criteria that they feel is important. So it might be a skill, a quality, a certain experience that they require, that you need so you can do this job properly, so you can get into that position and hit the ground running. You need a little bit of training, a little bit of mentoring, but basically you've got the skills, you've got the qualities, you've got the experience. They might even want you to have certain qualifications, but you've got all these key things so you can get into that job, get paid 35, 45, 55,000 pounds a year, but do it to a really good standard. The other thing interviewers and companies always require are certain values and a work ethic. Now this is absolutely key, because what generally happens in job interviews is that people have the qualifications and have the experiences. Because when you're applying with a CV, when you're applying with an application form, the interview can see it, yeah, you've got the qualifications, you've got the experience that I require, but now I'm going to interview you. Most people who go to the job interview, or your competition, the other applicants, will have a similar set of skills and a similar set of qualities. Because they've got the same duration of experience as you, got the same qualifications, they've done the same course, the same units in that course. If they work in the sector for the same or similar period of time as you have, you will gain these skills, qualities, just through doing that job for 10, 15, 20, 25 years. But what people don't have that you have could be your values and your work ethic. Now this is key in the job interviewer, because the job interviewer will have a certain set of values that they deem important. Their values might be to achieve certain goals or solve problems. They might value quality over quantity, or other people might value quantity over quality. They may value people's work ethic, people's goals in life. They may be really keen on someone who's got the skills to repetitively do something on a regular basis, or they might really value creativity and innovation. You might want the sort of person who's going to get up early and finish late. Whatever your employer, whatever your interviewer values, whatever they deem important, are the key things that you need to be stating in that job interview. Because everyone else will talk about the skills, the qualities, the experiences. You need to do that, but also you need to talk about your values and your work ethic. How you go above and beyond, how you got this creativity, and innovation to think out the box, to find a new solution to an old problem. You need to stand out in that interview. And the way you do that is in your interview answers. So what happens is people say, give me an example of when you did A, B or C. Give me an example when you saved money by solving a problem. What people do is jump into their answer straight away. They go, oh yes, I've done that on a regular basis. I sometimes use my innovation, my creativity to find solutions to problems. I always think out of the box. The ideas that I think of get took on by the management team and then get put into production. So, a bit of standard answers saying, you want me to do A, I can do A, which is fantastic. That's the best thing to do. If someone wants you to do something, you say that you can do it. But what you also want to do is set the scene even more, because what happens with all interviewers is to get gut reactions, gut feeling. I like that person, I've got a gut feeling about that person. I think they'll fit in with the team. And people get a gut feeling by being emotionally involved with the interviewee. And you do that by setting the scene, by talking about the pain of the current situation. If your interviewer asks you that same question, tell me an idea, tell me a situation when you use your innovation, your creativity to overcome a problem. You need to set the scene. So 3 years ago I was working for X organisation, and at the time we was losing so much money that we was worried that the company would go into bankruptcy. It was, it was the last couple of months where we could either try and make some money, do something about the situation, or the company was just that was gonna be the end of it. So what I did, so what you do by setting the scene first is you give them a realistic idea of what was happening at that time. They're like, God, we've been in that situation, or you can relate to that at some level, and they get emotionally involved in that situation. And then by stating what you did, which is what I would normally just generally by saying, I did A, B, C, I thought out of the box, I did these problem ideas. By saying what you did, tells them the positive outcome. And it's the other thing people don't do, is give the future outcome. So there was a problem, I solved it, and this is what happened. So after that idea got took on board, we found that from the byproduct of the production line, we could make this extra products that we could sell for additional profit. And what happened over a 6-month period is our profits increased by 3 times the amount it was doing for the last 5 months, which put us in a position where we could then start competing competitively with other organisations in that same sector. The idea was such a revolution for the organisation that they used the same process but put into different parts of the organisation, which increased profit in all the different sectors of the organisation, quadrupling the profits overall. So you state the problem, your solution, and then the positive outcome. Get people to feel the pain, explain what you did in that situation, and get people to feel the pleasure of that positive outcome. So to summarise, what you need to do is think about what the employer values, what they deem is important. Think about qualifications, experience, quality, skills, the work ethic that employer wants from you, the values that employer deems important, and these are often on their website, on their LinkedIn profile, or when the interviewer is talking to you, they normally tell you what they deem is important. You should repeat that, basically, what they're saying. When answering interview questions, especially give me an example of interview question, state the pain, what you did to solve the problem, and then the positive solution. Don't miss out the positive solution, that's the key bit, the cherry on top of the cake. Hope that was useful. Good luck with your next job interview, and I'll see you next time. Bye.